Testing. Hello everybody and welcome to Convenience Oval for the Division 7 Adelaide Footy League Grand Final between Elizabeth and Central United. Well, today's match consists of two teams that have finally made it to the last day in September. It's Elizabeth Eagles, who have not lost a single game this season. That's right, they have won all of their 17 games they've played and now they've made the Grand Final. Taking on Elizabeth today is Central United, who have lost 7 games this season, finishing in third spot with 10 wins and 7 losses. The last time these two met was in the semi-final number 2 to make it to the grand final. Elizabeth were victorious 29 goals 15, 189 to Central United 3 goals 10, 28. They won by 161 points, Elizabeth. So we're looking to cap off the perfect season this afternoon with a premiership to their name to go back into Division 6 next year alongside Central United. Both these teams will be going to Division 6 next year. We congratulate both these teams for making the grand final. My name is Peter Georginas. I'll be your commentator for this afternoon's match. It was raining a little bit earlier on, but now it seems to have stopped and we've got a clear skies at the moment. As we're getting ready to get underway, we've just had the national anthem here at Convenience Oval. Both teams locals around the area, Elizabeth Eagles obviously being in Elizabeth and Central United from Elizabeth Vale. Well, we're just about underway here for the Division 7 Grand Final as the boys shake hands, get ready for an exciting day of football. Will Elizabeth complete the most perfect season and win all their games for an undefeated year? They were undefeated in the home and away season. Or will Central United cause one of the biggest upsets of the season? Anyone's game out there today. We're just getting ready here at Convenience Oval. I think we've got to wait until the starting time of 2:30. Just gives a bit of time for the players to settle in those nerves. Ruckman going out is John McConnell for Elizabeth, and for Central United it's Stephen Burns, the skipper. Elizabeth's average winning margin, 109 points this season, or 17 goals 7, however you want to look at it. Central United 71 points, or 10 goals 11. Highest score Elizabeth posted this season was 37 goals 18, 240 in round 1 versus Smithfield, and a big win that day. As we're just waiting for the clock to hit 2:30 at its Convenience Oval. And we're underway here for the Division 7 Grand Final. Tap down straight away. Central United want to win the first clearance, but Elizabeth are ready. Picked up on the wing by Jared Upton. Upton hits a handball away. He can keep going here, Elizabeth, but it's touched over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in. Clearing kick now for Central United. Tap down Elizabeth. in the area, clearing the football now. 1v1 contest, and the mark's been taken by Rory McMillan. McMillan finds a teammate in Bronson Eels. Eels goes in short, finds Jack Vaness. Just found teammate Kobe Barker. Just a dribble along the ground. Central United want to start early against the undefeated Elizabeth. Good hands came to Sam Barron. Gets it inside 50. Boys are struggling to find a mark, but he gets the tackle for holding the ball. And looks like Central United will be having the first shot on goal. This will be Tyson Hugo Davies. He's kicked 49 goals this season, and the best players 4 times. Hugo Davies, a tight angle for the first of the grand final, goes the check side, but couldn't quite get the bend around the goalpost. Just for the first score of the grand final is behind to Central United. Elizabeth from fullback wants to go from one end to the other now. Good kick to the wing. Finds a teammate in Jordan Campbell. Campbell down the line. He's all on his own. Curtis Shaw, that is. Shaw pumps it inside 50. Good contest from both players. Luke Haddenby tried to take a man on. Got the bump away. It wasn't incorrect disposal because he was bumped. Connor Gwynan's tackled. Got the hands away just in time. And they clear down the wing, Central United, but it's going to come straight back from them to Elizabeth and gets it eventually out of bounds. So last touch position, free kick. Central United with the first score of the afternoon. They can try and score again here throughout the middle. Runs through 1v1 contest. As the man we were speaking of, Hugo Davies. He gets the tackle, but he couldn't quite make an impact with it. Here's Bray McConnell. McConnell in the middle of the ground. Ball spills free. Picked up by Bronson Eels. There's a little fumble. Thomas Woods tried to recover for his teammate. Umpire says play on as that tackle spills free. The ball spills free from the tackle and it'll be a ball up. Just thumped out of there, a big punch away by Stephen Burns, the skipper. With the football now, Benjamin Taylor. Taylor just clears, but it's coming back to Central United. Now Central United, what they want to do is whenever Elizabeth go inside 50, they want to set up really well. And that's what they've done. Elizabeth going to get the ball back here. If Central United can still get a low score but prevent Elizabeth from scoring large as they've done all year, and it's a way Central United could potentially win this game. Inside 50 now, the ball is punched off hands, back into Elizabeth's 50. This could be the first goal of the grand final coming up, and it is. It's Jared Upton with the first. Of the day. And after a few attempts, Elizabeth finally have their goal. In the ruck again, after Elizabeth just had their first. What a hit out. I tell you what, that's nearly gone to the 50 from the centre circle. How about that from the ruck? Uncontested for some reason. Is that holding the ball? Umpires didn't think so. Central United keep moving here. Just a bit of evasion skills from Jake Gevers. Gevers passes it off to a teammate and he finds Caden Sylvie, the vice skipper. Sylvie pops it up to the paint of 50, 2v1, but Elizabeth was the one and Brandon Ewing was in the best area possible. The ball spills free again. Now handball's inside 50 there. Jack Vaness, but it's cleared by the Eagles. 1v1 contest and too strong there is Braden Abbott. Abbott, in the middle of the ground, finds Jai McConnell, the ruckman. McConnell kicks it to a 2v2, which forms into a 1v1 later on. Here's Brodie Farrow. Does well to beat his opponent there, but they've turned it over. A big scrap for the football at the moment. Just on that outer wing. Elizabeth not holding the ball. They're not going to get that call. Handball from Central United. Trying to stop Elizabeth from going forward. We know how dangerous they can be. Handball from Aaron Stevenson, the captain. Gets it to Braden Abbott, who took a big bump along the way for the kick. And there's a bit of treatment afterwards. We'll keep an eye on the ball though. It's just going on in the middle of the ground. Inside 50 for Elizabeth. Is that in the back? Is that on the ball? Holding the ball, says the umpire. And the Eagles will get another shot on goal. And this time, it's going to be Jordan Campbell. I don't think I was too happy, Central United's midfielder, after Braden Abbott sort of got a knee in after that kick. I don't think he meant it, but it's a little bit going on in the middle of the ground, but it's all settled down now, and Elizabeth have another shot on goal. Jordan Campbell. Directly in front from about 40 metres out. It's coming back, but it hasn't come back enough. It'll be Elizabeth's first behind of the day. They lead by 6 points at the moment. The kick out from Central United wasn't the best. Elizabeth will definitely make him pay if they can. Here's Ewing with the handball from Stevenson. Ewing from a tight angle pops up to the top of the goal square. A few juggle attempts for the mark. Couldn't quite hold on to it there. Adam Ham. Now Ham can clear the ball, but it's bounced out of reach of his teammate. A scrap for the football. Elizabeth, they've got numbers everywhere. Here's Curtis Shaw. Shaw kicks that one out in the full. Central United escape another mistake again. So if they can do better from this kick out this time, they go short. This is a risky kick if he doesn't hold on to the mark, but he does there. Kobe Barker. Barker tried to find Jaden England, but England couldn't hold on to the mark. Whoever's second attempt at it here bumped off the football. What clever bump there by Curtis Shaw. The Eagles still lurking around the area. Umpires called a free kick. It's gone to Bronson Eels. Eels. The short ball wasn't pay the required journey. And the umpire says play on after he didn't have enough time to dispose of it. Aaron Stevenson, the skipper, spots up a teammate in Jared Upton. And he's already kicked one. He's going to play on, waltz, and kick the second. And his second of the grand final. And a fast start by the Eagles. They lead by 12 now. Central United definitely need the next clearance. Remember, both these teams going to Division 6 next season. We know Elizabeth were there last year. going back up next season. Umpire says holding free kick, and it's going the way of Central United. So you can play on quickly the Bulldogs. Kick inside 50, 1v1. Was a little bit of a hand in the back by Hugo's Davies, but umpire said it was okay. Downfield free kick for something off the football. I think it was Bray McConnell. He was just holding a bit too long, or maybe dumped him after the kick there. So here's an opportunity for Jack Vaness to kick Central United's first goal, and they definitely need it. They started strong, but Elizabeth, ever since Central United's first behind, have been all over the Bulldogs. At the moment, Vaness for Central United's first goal. It's close to the goal square, but it's faded to the left. So 2 behinds for Central United. To Elizabeth 2-1-13. They lead by 11 points, the Eagles. 2 goals from Jarrett Upton. Just got more numbers around the contest. Wonderful vision from full back. Tried to find Brandon Ewing. Fortunately, the ball hit the ground before he could mark it. The umpire's just holding the ball here, so free kick going the way of the Eagles. It's going to be rewarded to Jai Bunker. Bunker with the ball. Just off one step, kicks it towards a pack. Did well from behind the contest, the Eagles, especially there, Jordan Campbell, to make an impact. Now they've got to scramble for the football. Eventually he gets a handball away. That was Braden Abbott, got it to Adam Han. Now on the wing finds Stevenson. Stevenson over the top to Braden Owen. Owen shoots for goal and he's got it. Wonderful shepherding on the line. I think it was going to go through anyway. But Owen adds to the list of names kicking a goal in the grand final so far. We've only had 2 of them. 2 to Jarrett Upton, 1 to Braden Owen, the vice skipper for the Eagles. Extends the margin to 17 points. Obviously, we know the last time these two met, it was Elizabeth by 161 points, 29-15, 189. Central United 3-10-28. Elizabeth haven't lost a game all season. And they average their winning margins of 109 points. Average score 22 goals, 11, 143. Here's Owen, who just kicked the goal. On the wing finds Daniel Melville. Melville inside 50, well set up there for the Bulldogs. Central United definitely need something quickly. There was a block there. Good call by the umpire. It's just a bit too far from the contest, so the ball will come to Jack Vaness. Vaness, short one, tried to find the teammate and found Stephen Burns, the skipper, playing in the ruck today. 24 goals for the season. He's going to send a high one going down that wing. This needs to work for Central United. We know how well Elizabeth set up their crummers around the ball. Just a dragging tackle. Got him by the shirt. The umpire said that's enough for holding the ball. Free kick going the way of Central United. Little inboard kick, and not the best kick. Probably should have looked for inside 50. Just went, you could say across the goals, even though it wasn't in the 50, but it went straight to Jai McConnell, the ruckman. Not someone you want to be kicking to uncontestedly, a ruckman of the other team. Here's Braden Abbott now. He got caught. Central United fans wasn't holding the ball. With the ball now is Aaron Stevenson, the skipper, to the top of the goal square. Big fist comes away from the defender for Central United. That was Jarrell Lampard. Now the ball is with Jacob Palmer. He's got a little bit of time, very close to the boundary line. And Michael Silva couldn't quite get a clean possession on it. And it's touched over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in. Central United, they know what Elizabeth has done this season. They know it's not going to be an easy challenge today, but it's never impossible. Anything can happen in football. A high kick inside 50 went from Jordan Campbell. Snap around the body though from Aaron Stevenson, and it bounces through. And Elizabeth bounced to a 23-point lead, the skipper, with the captain's goal of the grand final. And Central United may have a problem. .23 Elizabeth lead. Now Central United get the clearance. A tumble punt. Goes to the paint of 50. Good body work by Central United forward there, but couldn't quite get it to a teammate. Did well there. That was Caden Sylvie, the vice skipper. See what happens from the ruck contest. Tried to steal it at the ruck there, Jai McConnell, but couldn't. And a high tackle free kick on the way of Central United. So here's a chance for the Dogs. Can they go inside 50 with the handball into a man that's flat-footed? It's not going to be easy. Little tumble punt goes inside 50 for the Dogs, but they can clear straight away. The Eagles needs to bounce it or handball it before he can be pinged for running too far. Good tackle laid on Braden Owen. Here come the Dogs, however. Bronson Eels inside 50, all on his own in the goal square, and wasn't going to drop that one there. Bray McConnell. They've got time after the ball hit the floor. Benjamin Taylor from the pocket. Ball bounces down that wing, and it's bouncing in Elizabeth's favour. Picks up the ball straight away, Braden Owen, but couldn't quite make too much of an impact here. Here's Bronson Eels. Little stabbing pass. And finds a teammate. Takes his time. Too far out to score, you'd think. We know Ex-Convenience Oval was a big ground. A tumble punt inside 50. Tried to scoop out of there. Clearing ball from the Eagles on the wing, and they've got space here. Daniel Melville has a whole paddock ahead of him. He can go. He can still keep running. Is he going to take on the man? No, he gives a kick away. And if this works for Elizabeth, they've got a 1v1 inside 50, and that's Peter Dempsey for them. Here they go. Look at the space. Now they've got another one up forward, and that'll be Stephen James. And James is too far behind. And Central United easily clear the football through open space for Jaden England now. England gets it out wide. The pressure comes, but good mark taken. Kicks inboard now. Back to England. England has Jacob Palmer if he wants to use him on the other wing, but he goes to the other side, and a good kick in the end, good vision, and it works. High ball, 4v1 in the end, Elizabeth with the numbers. That's just the difference between the two sides, and with every side this year, with Elizabeth going undefeated. They've got numbers all around the contest. You know, they've got 2 or 3 spares around the ball, or in the pack, behind the pack, wherever you want to put them, they're always there. And that's the reason why they win the clearance all the time. Tried to steal it out of the ruck there, Stephen Burns. Eventually, Central United, they can keep going here. Handball over the top. Sam Barron. Barron inside the 50, all on his own. Is the man who started the scoring for the grand final, Tyson Hugo Davies. 49 goals this season. This for his 50th, a half century. And for the first goal for Central United. If he converts, that is. Not too much of an angle, pretty much straight in front here. Gives himself a lot of space with the run-up. Hugo Davies for the first goal for Central United. He definitely needed that. It's gone straight through. And Central United have their first. And that brings up goal number 50 for Tyson Hugo Davies this season. 63 in his career, so 64 now. So he's definitely kicked a lot this year than what he has previously. Four Best Player Awards this season. And now a goal in the grand final. In the ruck there, just one at Joe McConnell. It was a close one in the air. Central United want to get the clearance here. Laid the tackle well. Just got a bit of time to get rid of it though. Braden Owen, very lucky there. Kick towards the wing. Ball's bouncing left, right and centre. Eventually it's picked up. Central United can keep going down that wing. Need to hold on to this mark, and he's been paid. I think that might be Michael Silver. Silver to the paint of 50. 1v1. Is that in the back? Umpire said it was all fair. Play on. Elizabeth get the hands away. Brendan Ewing trying to clear the football now. The ball's bouncing to the way of Central United. Snap almost found his teammate there, Caleb Squires. Just couldn't quite hold on to the mark. It was a tough one on the ground. Braden Owen, the vice skipper, snaps the ball out of there. Here come Elizabeth though. Good knock on forward. Down the wing now. They've got time to find a man. Little evasion skills. Here they keep going here, the Eagles. Here's Connor Gwynnon. Gwynnon now inside the 50. Mark almost taken by Peter Dempsey before the fumble was fisted away by Central United. Need to be careful they don't sit on the football here for holding the ball, and the umpire says I'll have it. It'll be a ball up. Just slapped away. It was a big effort, but didn't go very far. Luke Holdenby now with the football. Takes time before he finally realises the middle is the best way to go. It bounces towards the centre circle. Good tackle laid. Oh, that could be holding the ball if they're not careful. They got the ball away, Elizabeth. I'm not sure how to dispose of it. Ewing kicks it inside 50. There's two Central United defenders there. Just punched the ball away. And there's a stiff arm there from Peter Dempsey. And Dempsey, he started well. Daniel Richards now. Richards, he's found a space in the pocket to find two Elizabeth forwards, but none of them could make an impact. And eventually, it'll be a boundary throw-in. Ball in now. Plays around the contest with the umpire pick out holding the ball. He will. And Elizabeth can inflict more pain on Central United here if they can convert. Here's Adam Han. $12 goals this season. You can make it 13. And a goal in the grand final. So the goal kickers today so far, Elizabeth, Jared Upton with 2, Braden Owen with 1, and Adam Han with his first just then. For Central United, their only goal kicker is Tyson Hugo Davies. It's big goal kickers for the Eagles out here. So 77 goals this season from Stephen James. And 71 for Jordan Campbell. Second best for that is Brody Farrell with 36. So two major goal scorers here. Braden Owen. He kicks it inside 50. Picked up by Jared Upton. He's already got 2. Gets the hands away. Tight angle. Close to the goal square. No one could take the mark. And I think it's bouncing from behind. And there's a siren to cap off the first quarter of the Division 7 Adelaide Footy League Grand Final. It's Elizabeth 5 goals to 32. Central United 1 goal to 8 here at quarter time. Well, started okay, Central United, before Elizabeth were just all over, and they got a goal into time on in that quarter, but then it was just back to back inside 50s for Elizabeth, and it just continued after that. It just didn't stop. And so Elizabeth take a 24-point lead to the quarter time break. I'd like to thank our sponsors: Filming Footy, Classic Clashes, Dartfish, HR5, E-Bikes, Custom by OITC, Kimberley Accommodation Group, and Archie's. Well, the best player today will get a pair of Archie's and a Filming Footy beanie. There's a few names to pick out, but we'll have to wait until the end of the game to make that decision. There's going to be a few today from Elizabeth or Central United. Right now it's Elizabeth by 24 points. We'll take a short break. And we'll bring you all the action of the second quarter live on Filming Footy. Hello everybody, welcome back to X Convenience Oval here for the Division 7 Grand Final. Quarter time is Elizabeth 5 goals to 32 to Central United 1 goal to 8. 24-point leaders, the Eagles at the moment, trying to finish off an undefeated season with a premiership today. We're just about to get underway Just wait for the boys to get into their positions, the 6-6-6. It doesn't look like they're following it too much. Doesn't look like there is a 6-6-6 out there. So, okay, we'll see how we go. And we're underway for the second quarter. Elizabeth with a fast start. Can Central United come back, or Elizabeth assert their dominance? Potentially finish off the game in this second quarter. We can't write anyone off yet though. When you're running backwards like that, it's looking good for the Eagles. Rory McMillan with the intercept mark though. Down the wing now, 2v1. Tried to make a contest there. An impact on the contest, I should say, there was Kobe Barker, but unfortunately couldn't. He gets a free kick, however. So Kobe Barker just kicks it to a 1v1 there. The ball got caught up in the wind in the air there. Not too much breeze going on here. It was raining before Convenience Oval. Clear and kick away by Jack Givers, and he finds a teammate in Stephen Burns, the skipper. Goes inside 50, top of the goal square. Good body contest, good work. And a good mark taken by Tyson Hugo Davies, who's kicked the first for Central United. He's kicked 1 goal, 1 today. Good use of the body, just shoved his opponent out the way. Hugo Davies to give Central United their second goal, and his second goal. The first one was good. 50 for the season already, and will stay that way as he kicks to the left. And that's when they really needed Central United. Kick out of full back, finds the centre square. Here come the Eagles. Gets the hands away there, Curtis Shaw. Bursting through the middle. They keep running. Here comes Jared Upton. Upton inside the 50, top of the goal square. It could roll, and it's going to roll over the behind line for a minor score. Peter Dempsey was lurking in the area, couldn't quite. Keep it in play. Short ball to the pocket. Finds Gerald Lampard. Lampard down the wing. And then it's going to have to try and keep it in play. They have it still in. The boundary umpire says no, it's not. He wasn't too happy about it though, Jack Vaness. And I don't blame him. Looked in there, but the umpire's got the better view than I do, so I'll trust his word for it. Bartel throws it in now. Central United, they definitely need a few goals in this quarter to get back into it. Dribbler doesn't get past the big man Braden Abbott. He's tall, he's evasive, he kicks inside 50, and he finds Jordan Campbell, who's kicked 71 goals this season. He wouldn't mind a 72nd. 380 goals in his career across his clubs. He's only been the best players 4 times this season. Jordan Campbell. To give the Eagles a 5-goal lead. It's not made the distance, but in the goal square, a big fly came from Peter Dempsey. Couldn't quite hold on to the football though. It's going to be a ball up in the goal square. This is dangerous. You can see Campbell runs back in there to do the rucking in the goal square. Now here come the Eagles. Just evaded and then kick for goal. How about that from Brendan Ewing? Could be one of the goals of the day. Shrugged off a man, snap around the body on a tight angle, and Ewing has his first of the afternoon. The Eagles go out to a 30-point lead. Back underway in the middle here, tapped down beautifully by Jai McConnell, but unfortunately he was a bit solidly holding the ball. And his teammate there kicked across the circle. Trying Stephen Burns. Burns inside the 50. They need a mark again. Central United. The little dribbler won't work if it's about 40 metres out. It's going. He could take it over the line if he wants, but he wants to keep it alive. Hamish Tully. And that hasn't worked for the Eagles. They've made a mistake. Big tackle laid. Well, it's not on the ball. Maybe it was a... umpire said it was a bump. But they keep moving here. The Eagles, very close to me in the commentary box here. And it's tapped over the boundary line towards the interchange of the Eagles. It'll be a boundary throw-in. The umpire's just having a bit of talk with the boundary umpire. Was it last touch? Was it deliberate? I think he's saying it wasn't last touch. Did it come off the foot? He's paid last touch possession, so after a bit of deliberation between the two umpires, the boundary end of the field, it's a free kick to Central United, and Bronson Eels will be the recipient of it. He's got to send this one inside the 50 now, or close to it. It's a bit far out. I was being a bit ungenerous towards him, but did the right thing in the end. He was looking towards centering the ball, and I'm not sure if that was a good idea. Here's the Eagles. Good mark held on to by Curtis Shaw. And Shaw, not the best of kicks, but it could work actually. Yes. And the Eagles are just way too clever at the moment to make mistakes to recover instantly. Aaron Stevenson, the skipper, kicks it short to a teammate, gets a handball off. Here's Jai McConnell. Beautiful pass inside. Wonderful work. And it's Jared Upton. And he's kicked 2 goals. For his third, curves the run up a little bit, and that forces the kick towards the right hand side. They kick from full back, goes straight up the boundary line, last touch possession. These are the mistakes that cost you, especially in the grand final. Here's Jordan Campbell. He kicks it towards the top of the goal square. Mark taken. Too big, too strong, too good. Peter Dempsey. He's had a few opportunities to kick a goal. This is the best one to give the Eagles an even bigger lead directly in front. Gets it through. And Elizabeth kicked their 7th goal, 7-4-46. To Central United, 1 goal, 3-9. Back underway in the middle now. Elizabeth could be on their way to the premiership for Division 7. The screen in the middle for the football. Eventually Elizabeth cleared the ball out. It was a barrel. I don't think he meant that. But Elizabeth can keep going. Holding free kick going the way of Central United. Handball by Jarrell Lampard. Out wide. And kicks it forward, but in the best position was Benjamin Taylor. Taylor gets a bit of afters too. Something going on off the ball there. The umpire says let it go, and they continue playing. Here's Daniel Richards. Richards just tries to run around Jacob Palmer. Palmer got the tackle on him, but got the handball away. They're playing a lot more aggressively. It's what they need. Saxon Eels with a good bump there. There's bumps all over the ground at the moment. Here's Jacob Palmer inside 50. They need the Crummers, Central United. They need someone to go to. Gets the hands away. He's got a bit of space and time. Snap around the body. High ball from Jack Vaness. And Vaness with finesse kicks the goal. And Central United definitely needed that. 31 points they are down by now. It's a long way back, but it's something. Umpires today: Cameron McLeod, Salvatore Smolinski, Brady Bartel, Hayden Chester, Mars Rashid and Stuart Hood. Thank you to the umpires for making the grand final possible today. Bronson Eels now is tackled. Straight away, Elizabeth are going to make him pay. And Richards, it's a handball backwards. Middle of the ground now. Mark taken by Jai McConnell, the ruckman. McConnell just gets a handball away. It's not like him to make a mistake, but his opponent made a mistake as well, and he's been crunched there. It was like a hit and a sort of tackle, and Daniel Richards, he's down. He's in a bit of discomfort. We'll zoom in on that. We'll get a better look on it. Daniel Richards is still down. I think he's going to be okay. The trainers, the runners there, the trainer's thinking about coming onto the ground, but he says he's okay, so we'll continue play here. Tried to steal it out of the ruck. John McConnell couldn't. High football, and yeah, good call by the umpire. Richards just tried to climb on him like it was a ladder. Vaness, good pass. Central United having a few good minutes here. Caden Sylvie managed to find a man. There's men leading for him to the top of the goal square. Big kick from Sylvie, and it's punched through for a minor score. Brings the margin to exactly 5 goals the difference now. Richards kicks it very wide. Can they keep it alive? They can, but he just runs over the boundary line with it. Braden Owen. Thrown in now. Just taken by Braden Abbott with the hands. Did really well there. On the wing, it's a 1v1 contest between Gevers and Ewing. Gevers wins the football, and he does really well there. Now finds a teammate in Bronson Eels. Eels over the top, tried to find England. England just thrown off the football. Eventually, Elizabeth get a clearing kick in the middle of the ground. And they've just slowed down a little bit, the Eagles. John McConnell now with the football. No one's really on the mark there, so he had a bit of space to run. Decided to kick straight away though. This is where the Eagles are most dangerous, this part of the ground. Got the kick away well there though. Was Joe Lampard. Just a soccer forward. That will work for Jacob Palmer. They're trying to pressure him over the boundary line. That's exactly what Central United wants. But Elizabeth, they're going to keep running with the boundary line. They're going to keep on shepherding. And they're going to do it well for his teammate. And Braden Owen, he kicks it to the man who's kicked 2 goals, Upton, who centred the football but couldn't quite take onto the mark. You can feel the crowd getting involved into the game now as well. Good tackle. And it'll be a ball up and just gives him a little push afterwards. And the umpire says we'll throw it in. Thrown in now, goes over both the ruckman's head. Was there a hold in the ruck? Umpire said no. Inside 50 for the Eagles, and there's a tackle straight away. Tap behind him there. Stephen Burns. Just looked like a second ruck there. The umpire didn't call anything. Big bump laid and he's down and he's hurt there, Braden Abbott. They'll continue without him though. Here comes Central United going down the other way. Good tackle, holding the ball. And Abbott's still down. Looks like he got hit on the head. The umpire might have to stop the game here. He's still on the floor. They'll kick over him. And he looks to be okay. The ball's very close to him but takes the intercept mark. They'll stop the game now. I thought they should have done that beforehand. Of courtesy of Braden Abbott, who was down. He looks like he got a head knock there. Hopefully he's okay. He looks a little groggy getting up. I think they'll want to get Brodie Farrow on for him if he can't seem to continue, but I think he's okay. So he'll stay on. But wouldn't be surprised if he comes off. He's going to go back into the contest now. Courageous. He's paid the mark. And the umpire said he had enough attempts on it to hold him for long enough. I thought he dropped it there, but the umpire didn't. So it's been paid to Jai Bunker. Here comes the big man there, Peter Dempsey. They get the ball to Connor Gwinnen inside the 50. Take your pick. 2 uncontested Eagles on their own in the 50. And after a while, finally, Elizabeth can get it back in there for a shot on goal. It's taken a bit, but Elizabeth are back to their shooting ways. Curtis Shaw now with the football. A little bit of curve on the run up. Doesn't curve the ball though, straight through the middle. And Shaw kicks the goal. Goal number 18 for him this season. Elizabeth back to a 6-goal lead. Ran into trouble there, holding the ball. Great tackle laid by Jack Vaness. He's played well for Central United. Vaness now to a 1v1 contest. Found Jack Givers. And keep going here. Now find inside 50. Couldn't quite find a man directly. It'll be thrown in after it's touched over the boundary line. Scramble for the football now. Both teams trying to edge it forward. Great tackle laid. Is that on the ball? Umpire says yes. Kick inside 50. Couldn't quite take a mark there, Central United. Elizabeth 6 goals stronger at the moment. Umpire says ball up. Ball up on the outer side. No one really won the ruck contest there. It's been around this area for a hot minute. And both teams putting the pressure on. Just tapped away out of the danger area. Elizabeth were holding the ball. They're going to get holding the ball, and eventually, finally, we break away from this part of the ground. Kick towards the middle of the ground. Big fly came from Bunker, but couldn't take the mark. As a whistle, must have been higher holding, so free kick going the way of Daryl Lampard. Lampard finds Jake Givers. Givers very close to the man on the mark. Just got the kick inside 50. Elizabeth Eagle goes down, but I think that's from his own teammate there, and he takes the mark. Central United. I think this is Caden Sylvie, the vice skipper. It is. 25 goals this season, 122 career goals across his clubs he's played for. Caden Sylvie. To get it back to 5 goals, it looks pretty good. It is, straight through the middle. Beautiful kick from Caden Sylvie. All clear, the umpire says, for the goal. And Sylvie gets his first. Of the afternoon. 3 goals, 2 in this quarter for the Eagles. To Central United, 2 goals, 2. Tap down now, spun 360, got the hands away though. Braden Abbott at the middle. They're going to keep going, the Eagles. And he's tackled really strongly there, Hamish Tully. That's going to be a ball up. Look at the way the Eagles set up. They've got numbers behind the contest, and Ruckman knows exactly where to go. Central United. Here come the Dogs. Was tackled there, Bronson Eels, and gives the ball back. Shows a little bit of candy, shows the football to his opponent. Now kicks into space. A funny little bounce. Great tap on by Jarrell Lampard to find a teammate. They can keep going here down the swing. The Dogs, Kobe Barker. And goes short, finds a teammate in Jack Vaness. Vaness kick was cut off, was too short. Big body, and he got him high, I think. Yeah, he's paid it as a ball up, and now's a bit of a push and shove. Wasn't too happy. The umpire's going to ball it up while they're pushing and shoving. Thought he would have waited for the players to get off the ground and just fisted that away. Thomas Woods, not too effective. And you can feel this game getting a bit more aggressive now out there between the two sides. They're playing for the premiership out here. And marks inside 50 uncontested in the end. Elizabeth defender. Looked like he got him high there. The umpire said it's okay. Got it in the middle of the ground here. Central United. They've got numbers around this contest if they can use it effectively. Kick inside 50. The ball's bouncing. Oh, I couldn't quite hold on to it though. Hugo Davies. It's probably their best forward option, but he's missed that one for a behind. A low stabbing tumble punt. That's the right-hand side. It's a handy point, but they need a goal. Mark taken by Jai Bunker. Bunker finds Curtis Shaw. Player from Central United has his Guernsey rip there. We'll find who that is. Central United playing a little bit better for these last few minutes. They know they're still in the contest. It's only 29 points. This could be holding the ball as well. It is. So 26 minutes gone now in the second quarter. There's a little bit of time maybe. It shouldn't be too long left to go though. There's been 5 goals kicked in this quarter. Risky kick, but did well to cut it off there. Umpire, some of them would have rewarded the mark, some of them wouldn't have. There, bang, big contest, big bump and tackle. All up, the umpire says. And now it's a high. He's paid a high, so it's a bit of pushing. And they pushed him back and got him too high, the umpire says. So Kobe Barker with the football. Risky kick. Oh no, Kobe. You should have gone forward. Now he might cough up. But inside 50 for the Eagles. What could have been... Oh boy, what could have been... It's opportunity for them to go forward has now turned into a ball up. So the free kick was basically worthless. In that situation, tap down and a ball up. So the jumper rips coming from Stephen Burns, the skipper. This game's getting a bit more physical. It's definitely heating up out here, but it's a grand final. They want to keep their discipline out here. Here comes Central United, running around through the pack. Kick to a contest. Players scrambling for the football. They're running, they're trying to get it forward here, Central United. Everyone's getting involved now. This game's getting a lot more congested. You can tell by the way they're all going at each other. And there's a siren for half time. Half time here at Elizabeth Oval. It is Elizabeth 8-4-52 to Central United 3-5-23. 29 point leaders. The Eagles going into the half time break. It's a big lead, but I wouldn't call the contest over. It's only 29 points, 5 goals in their back end. It's going to be tough for Central United, but Elizabeth definitely on top at the moment. Central United, they did play well in the second half. Second quarter though, they've done really well. We want to thank our sponsors: Filming Footy, Classic Clashes, Dartfish, HO5 e-bikes, custom by ORTC, Kimberley Accommodation Group, and Archie's. Remember, the pair of Archies will be given to the best player of today's game. And Central United, I'm going to the break thinking about how they can progress in the second half and potentially come back and hit the front even. It's going to be tough against the undefeated Elizabeth. We'll be back after the break for the second half live on Filming Footy. Hello everybody, welcome back to X Convenience Oval for the Division 7 Grand Final of the Adelaide Footy League. It's half time here at X Convenience Oval. It's Elizabeth, 8 goals, 4-52 to Central United, 3 goals, 5-23. That lead by 29 points, the Eagles at half time. After a very fast start to the game, Central United, the second half of that second quarter, fought back a little bit, but still 29 points on the scoreboard. Elizabeth, they haven't lost a game all season. They have won all 17 and they've won all their finals. The semi-final 2 they last played against Central United, they won 29 goals, 15, 189. The Central United 3 goals, 10, 28, 161 point victors at Argana Park. Average winning margin of 109 points, or 17 goals, 7. An average score of 22 goals, 11, 143. Finished top of the ladder, obviously. Central United in third, 10 wins and 7 losses. Their biggest win by 212 points over Smithfield in round 1, Elizabeth. They haven't lost this season. The Eagles will be looking to finish off Central United in this third quarter, and Central United will be looking to come back. Let's see how we go. Straight away the clearing kick. The Eagles are making them work early on inside the 50. Ball spills away. Here come the Eagles right in the goal square. Here's the man we've been talking about. Straight away Peter Dempsey kicks the goal. That's his second. The Eagles, 9th. And Dempsey, straight away within 30 seconds, the Eagles have the first of the third. Just want to thank our sponsors, Filming Footy, Classic Clashes, Dartfish, HF5 E-Bike, Custom by ORTC, Kimberley Accommodation Group, and Archie's. Division 7 is brought to you by the Adelaide Footy League. And all the action is live on Filming Footy. As we are back underway, Central United need to win the next clearance. Inside 50, a high football, 3-on-1 and a big fist out of there. They can keep going, the Eagles though, is caught. They can move the football now. Central United inside 50. Here's Hudson Clues. Clues, good kick, great pass, under the pressure, just went across goals and found a teammate. And Central United need to fight back and kick that goal that they conceded inside the first 30 seconds from Peter Dempsey. Here's Central United kicking for goal. He's got it. I think that might be Caden Sylvie. It's Caden Sylvie who's kicked that goal, the last skipper. And get confirmation on that. It is Caden Sylvie. Ball up in the middle. Central United still in the contest. Elizabeth though with a 5-goal lead still. Handballs backwards to go forwards. Here go the Eagles. Tapped down. Held on to by Curtis Shaw. Got the hands away. Done really well to Connor Gwynn. Gwynn gets it to the paint of 50 but cut off by Central United. Middle of the ground, turned over straight. Jai Bunker uncontested. Bunker with the football, just sends it inside 50. And there's the man that we've been talking about, Peter Dempsey. And Dempsey
uses his body well and takes the grab. And you'll line up a bit of an angle here, but shouldn't have too many issues. Peter Dempsey. For his third goal. And to give him an even bigger lead, straight through the middle. No issues with that. The crowd like it, he likes it. And 35 points up they go, the Eagles. And it's looking like the Eagles at the moment, unless something dramatically changes. Central United haven't been playing bad, but it's just been the story of the year. Elizabeth being too good. Punched out of there. What a tap. How about that by John McConnell. Eventually the Eagles can go inside 50 again. Here's the man that's been doing all the damage in this third quarter. Sells the candy. And it's Peter Dempsey. Just got the ball back to a teammate with a hand pass. Oh, all on their own. It's too easy. Braden Owen, so much space. He could have played on, but he decides to go back and take the set shot directly in front, about, I'd say 30, 35 metres out. Shouldn't be have any issues here. Braden Owen. Give the Eagles a 41-point lead. A game-high lead. He's missed. We'll quickly take you around the grounds for the other grand finals. Division 6, it's Fitzroy leading away against St. Paul's. 9 goals, 11-65 to St. Paul's, 3-3-21. Bringing the other divisions shortly. Back on the way at Ex-Convenience Oval. Going out wide. That's Central United that can keep going down that wing now. Now they've got space to run onto. It's a good run by Joyce Hiddle. Inside of 50. Here's the man we've all been talking about. Tyson Hugo Davies. And Hugo Davies didn't get the free. But Central United did. It's going to be Joshua Simmons. And Simmons is going to line up for goal. Simmons for his first for Central United to get back into the contest again. Straight through the middle. He celebrates. The boys get around him. Maybe that could be a team-lifting goal for him. Simmons, he's only kicked 1 goal this season and 1 goal in his career. He's only played at Central United. And that is his second goal. First of the day. He's kicked the grand final goal. Division 5, Marion, 3 goals, 5-23 to Pulteney. 7 goals, 4-46. Pulteney could cause an upset in that game. Division 4, Plimpton, 7 goals, 8-50 to Walkerville, 2-2-14. And we'll bring you the rest of the divisions shortly. Tap out the middle. Elizabeth want to go straight away, holding the ball. Central United is still in this. It's only 30 points of difference. It's been Elizabeth's toughest challenge. It's come in the grand final. They want to go in the middle. Little evasion there. How about that? Little handball backwards is a good evasion there. Bronson Eels inside the 50 though. And Jai McConnell is set. And Jai McConnell goes across the 50. Beautiful pass to find Bray McConnell. It could be brothers. Here come the Eagles. Just too easy. Gets around his opponent. And they go to the paint of 50, takes the mark. Braden Abbott Here's Abbott now inside 50. Finds a teammate. I believe that's Jared Upton. Jared Upton has kicked 2 today. This for his third. Probably one of the most important ones in the Premiership quarter. Upton misses. Division 3, Westminster, 5-5-35 to Unley Mercedes Jets, 3-1-19. Division 2, at the moment, Teacher Gully, 11 goals, 672 to Athelson, 4 goals, 327. The Gullies looking like the flag winners there. And out wide here, back at Ex-Convenience Oval. Snap around the body. And Eagles can keep going here. Jared Upton again. Now inside the 50 all in his zone, uncontested. And he can shoot for goal. Port District in Division 1 leading 9-5-59 to Golden Grove 2-2-14. He passes it off. Right, this is Daniel Richards. Richards now. With opportunities, you want to pass this one off, and when you're doing that, consistently finding targets inside 50 with no opponent on you, it gets to a point where it becomes a little too easy. Adam Han is missed. 32 points, Elizabeth. The Eagle supporters have come in full voice today. South Central United. You can see them scattered around the ground for this Division 7 Grand Final. Into a contest now. Central United need to get it down the other end. We've seen how well they can move the football. Oh, got a handball away just in time. The ball up. Just uncontested in the ruck, but it was a block, so free kick going the way of the Eagles, I think. Yeah, it was, so it was blocked by Jai Siddle. It's a free kick going the way to Curtis Shaw. And Curtis Shaw is ready to kick one. This time he wants to set one up. This is Jared Upton. And Upton's kicked 2. Missed that last one there. Upton to give his team a big lift and a big chance at Premiership glory. Jared Upton's got it. That's a big goal. Upton's kicked 3. Joins Dempsey in the 3-goal club. Ham with 1, Curtis Shaw with 1, Braden Owen with 1, 4 Central United, Tyson Hugo Davis with 1, Caden Sylvia with 2, and Jack Menace with 1, and Joshua Simons with 1. Just want to thank our sponsors: Filming Footy, Classic Clashes, Starfish, HF5 E-Bikes, Tyson ORTC, Kimberley Accommodation Group, and Archie's. And Division 7 is brought to you by the Adelaide Footy League. Underway in the middle of Ex-Convenience Oval. The home of the Central District. Right now Elizabeth are making a home of their own here. They're dominating all over the ground. They can clear the football. A little tumble punt out, big tumble punt out, I should say. As Elizabeth are just too good at the moment. Daniel Richards hits a handball. They can keep going forward inside 50 now. The Eagles go, and there's the man we've been mentioning all day, Peter Dempsey. And Dempsey, I think if he kicks this, it's going to be, I wouldn't say impossible, but very, very difficult for Central United. Dempsey from an angle has missed. A short one, very risky, but it almost worked if he didn't drop the mark there. Gerald Lampard bumps off the football there. Good tackle laid. There's about three of them who had to take Jai Bunker down. Ball up. Handball away. And the pressure again. So to be. Another stoppage in the same area. The Eagles just hanging on to that 39-point lead. It's close to the boundary. It's bouncing. They keep it alive. And it's a snap, a high ball. It's still in the 50. Central United, they definitely need to get out of there and score one of their own really quickly. But with mistakes like that, they're not going to make it too easy. Upton with an impossible shot on goal, not from there. Centered it perfectly though for Peter Dempsey. Dempsey couldn't do anything with it, but his teammates can. Kicks it, goes in the middle of the ground. Here's Daniel Melville. Melville's wrapped up, gets the handball away. And Elizabeth miss again. They've definitely had their opportunity, Central United. But Elizabeth, it's the story of the year, too strong. No, I won't write it off yet, but I'm thinking that when the premiership is theirs, the Eagles. Good intercept mark taken by Jai Bunker. Bunker inside the 50. Spoil comes. Here comes Central United though. Saxon Eels gets the hands away for his to a teammate, and that's close to the boundary line. It's punched over and we throw in. Thrown in now. Almost got him high there, but didn't take him to the umpire. Said it'll be a ball up. Still got to believe here, Central United. A few punches, then it falls to Curtis Shaw. Punches on the football. That was. It's towards the top of the goal square. They're lurking. Elizabeth, but a ball up, and Central United, well, they've got an issue. They're just waiting for the ball to go flying through the goals throughout one of these stoppages here. At any moment. The Eagles have played well all day, and Upton centres the football, but it's punched over the goal line. Touched behind. Brings it to 11 goals. 9.75. Central United 5.35. It's a 40-point margin. Central United. 2 goals this quarter to Elizabeth's. 3 goals, 5. Almost big fly. 2 Eagles got each other's way. I don't want a handball to go that far backwards. With pressure on him. Now it's 4 Eagles onto 1. Eventually the ball spills to Daniel Richards. Richards just turnover city here at the moment at Ex-Convenience Oval. See if they can get it past the middle this time. Beautiful kick if they don't cut it off. Wonderful Shepherd takes the mark there. Jake Gevers. Gevers now says, let's go. We need to get it moving, boys. Oh no, the handball didn't quite find the man, but they can run onto it though. Just gets rid of one, get the handball, eventually it works. Central United, here they go. Here come the Dogs. It's taken by Eels. Branson, that is. Oh, just got the kick away. Crowd wanted holding the ball, but they knew they weren't going to get it. Eventually, after a bit of ping-pong scramble, it comes to Barron, who gets it to the pocket. Wonderful kick by Sam Barron. And he found Jacob Palmer in the pocket. Now, a tight angle for Jacob Palmer, but he needs to kick the goal. Is he going to go checker side or the drop punt? We're about to find out. I think he might be going the checker side here. He's gone the drop punt, and it is curved straight through. Wow, look at that, right to left kick. And that's a big goal for this third quarter. He's happy with that one. Very tough angle, but he did really well there. Jacob Palmer. That's his 3rd goal of the year. Maybe the best one he's kicked as well. You can see the rain starting to drizzle down. Can that play a part of the game? Good body contact by Braden Abbott. Abbott just sends it inside the 50. Oh, take your pick. Who's marked that one? Rory McMillan from Central United. Probably was the correct recipient. He'd held on to it. It looked like he sort of stole it off Lachlan McFarlane. Moves it down the line, McMillan. Central United need to win this ball here. They've got men on their own. No one's manning up, and they've stopped. They've got another one inside 50 here. If he wants to use him, thought about it. And there's just numbers, loose numbers everywhere, and a good kick by Aaron Stevenson, the skipper. Found his teammate in Adam Hand. Adam Hand, very close to the man on the mark, but that's not going to bother him. But he misses to the left. And Central United, well, they're still in the contest, but they need a goal of their own. They just kicked one. Could have been a team-lifting goal. You can move the football well if the kick hits the man. He's wrapped him by the shirt there. Kobe Barker's. Oh, he's got a sling. Well, his shirt's gone. His shirt's off. We're going to call for time off and get that man another shirt. I think that's Kobe. Is that Kobe Barker? You know what? He's going to play without a shirt. I love it. The shirtless man for Central United. It's definitely getting the crowd's attention. They want to keep moving. He's still not got a shirt on. I think he's going to come off the ground and get that replaced now. I think his Guernsey might be ripped. Might have to get another number. It'll be a ball up. Unless they have a spare. And they will give him the number 43. Back inside 50 go the Eagles. Handball finds Braden Abbott. Abbott evades one, lines up for goals. Bang! And right as Central United kick the goal, Elizabeth, they fight back with one of their own. And they bring it back to 41 points again, double the score. Oh well. Thank you to our sponsors, Filming Footy, Classic Clashes, Dartfish, HO5 e-bikes, custom by ORTC, Kimberley Accommodation Group, and Archie's. And Division 7 is brought to you by the Adelaide Footy League. 41 points. It's extremely unlikely for Central United now, but never impossible. But Elizabeth, I'm not going to make it any easier, and it won't make it easier when Gerald Lampard drops that mark, but he makes up for his error well, then turns it over and makes another one to Hamish Tully. Tully, they want to go inside 50, the Eagles. Here's Peter Dempsey. He's played well today. He keeps it alive. Gets the handball in, and he finds Aaron Stevenson. Stevenson, man on his own, but now there's a contest. Good mark, interception there by the Central United defender. I'm going to keep going. 25 minutes gone. And that's holding the ball. 25 minutes gone in this third term, the Premiership quarter. And Elizabeth, they've done really well here today. They haven't lost all season. To bring out to 47 points. The kick didn't make the distance, but a mark in the goal square. The umpire says the ball up. Oh, they can't believe it. It looked like a mark to me. The umpire says no, it's hit the ground, so the umpire's got a better view. We'll take his word for it. In the goal square though, and they knock it through out the ruck for a minor score. 42 points, 7 goals now. Central United, they'll need a miracle last quarter. Handball goes, here's Adam Hand, gets it off to a teammate, the check side, he's missed, out the full. Minute to go here, I've been told, minute 20 on the clock. Can they move it from one end to the other in a minute 20? The pressure from the Eagles is really good. That's why they keep turning the ball over, Central United. They played well today despite the Eagles being a class above. And speaking of being a class above, they're kicking goals like that! Wonderful goal. Trying to spot who that was. Didn't quite punch that goal kicker here, so apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We'll try and get confirmation on it. Might have been Braden Owen. Anyway, we're back underway. Handball goes to who? Richard. So whistle being played advantage. Playing play for the Eagles. Inside the 50. And this could pretty much seal it. Here's Daniel Melville. Gets to the pocket. Thank you, Richard. And there will be Stephen James, and that'll be a ball up. That was thrown in now. Ball up now, in the forward pocket for the Eagles. And when they're so dangerous, when they go near the goals, it'll be another ball up. Eagles are just finding space. They've got uncontesteds everywhere. That's why they're hitting the scores, especially inside 50. And it's a dangerous place to be letting him do that. Siren should go very, very shortly, in 5 seconds. 3/4 time approaching us, and it's the Eagles at the moment who are leading the game by 48 points. And there's a bit of push and shove going on here at 3/4 time, and the players are getting into each other here. We'll keep an eye on it. I'm not sure if a card will come out here. We'll be looking closely on this one. And the umpire's saying walk away. I'm not sure if he's pulling out a card or not. There's a push after something happened. Was going on. Still going on a bit here. There's still a bump going. And, well, far away to end the 3rd quarter of the Division 7 Grand Final. They're still talking to each other here. The umpire's telling him to leave it alone. They still want a piece of each other. They're still going at it here. They're still talking. They're trying to hold him back now. It's just getting a bit out of control here. They've eventually gone their separate ways. You'd think it was... They're still having a bit of a chat to each other. You would think that they'd be separated by now, and now they have finally. But after all that, Elizabeth out with a 48-point lead at 3/4 time, and they'll be laughing in that scuffle, saying 8 goals up. Well, is the premiership ours? Possibly. Division 7 brought to you by Adelaide Footy League, our sponsors, Filming Footy, Classic Clashes, Dartfish HO5 e-bike, custom by ORTC, Kimberley Accommodation Group, and Archies. The best player will win a pair of Archies. And a Filming Footy beanie at the end of the game. A fiery contest. See how it ends out in the last. Elizabeth by 48 points at 3/4 time of the Division 7 Grand Final. We're back shortly with all the action live on Filming Footy. Final quarter, just about to get underway here at Ex-Convenience Oval. It's Elizabeth, 13 goals, 11.89. And Central United, 6 goals, 5.41. They lead by 48 points, the Eagles. One of the biggest challenges they've had this season, Central United today, have been playing not too bad, but unfortunately Elizabeth for Central United are just too strong. They haven't lost. All season. Now the final quarter is down to this. It's Elizabeth and Central United, the Division 7 Grand Final. They're underway here in the final quarter, live at Ex-Convenience Oval. Straight away the Eagles want to go inside 50, but Rory McMillan takes an intercept mark. They need 8 goals to go level in this game, which is very unlikely, but never impossible. Bronson Eels. And it's not paid the mark to Kobe Barker, New Guernsey, after this one got ripped in the middle of that third quarter. Good tackle laid and holding the ball. Ball up. Sorry. Clearing inside the 50. And Elizabeth trying to get it out of there. It's stopped by Bronson Eels. It's inside 50, but Elizabeth is set really well. Something's going on off the ball. I think a player might be down. I'm not sure if it's any contact or anything. I think, yeah, it's not going to be downfield free, I don't think. It's just a player down, so unless he's got a knock or if he's got cramp. Looks to be holding his wrist, so hopefully he's okay there, Michael Pudney. Should be okay, so we'll get back underway here. It's Convenience Oval. And keep going. Down the wing. They've been playing really well today, Elizabeth. Braden Abbott with the football now. Beautiful ball inboard to Adam Hand, and Hand hands it off. And they keep on moving it. Couldn't take the mark. Jai McConnell. And eventually Central United clear through Jaden England. England over the top finds a teammate. They can keep moving the ball here, Central United. Inside the 50. Mark taken. Jack Vaness. Vaness to cut it to 42 points. He's got it. And it's a start. Still a long way back though for these Central United boys. But Vaness has got his second. The middle, straight away want to make an impact on it. Stephen James, the skipper, umpire lets it go, goes inside 50. It could have been a ball up, but now after letting it go, the Eagles could put the icing on the cake. It gets a handball away after he was spun in the tackle there. Daniel Melville lurking around the area, waiting for the snap to go through. He tried to find Adam Hand, but here comes Central United. They're clearing the football. They're not done with it yet. Still going through the middle of the ground, and that was really good defence. Probably one of their better defensive players of the day, because Elizabeth, when they're up there, they usually score, and Central United struggle to move the ball through the middle of the ground. And they keep on moving the football. He's puzzled for which way to go. He called a throw there on Jack Finesse, so they'll get the football back. Stephen James now the skipper. Finds a teammate in Braden Owen. Owen towards the pocket, and the ball's bounced. Has it been touched? It has. It's out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. And now they're going to have another chat about it and see if it was. It will be a boundary throw-in. Just stole it out the ruck there. Stephen Burns. They can keep going. Central United. The ball's bouncing. Just tried to take him out of the contest there. Caleb Squire tried to take Richards out. 3 Eagles lay a tackle on. And Jack Venice is forced to give the ball back to the umpire after all that. And just too easy there for John McConnell in the ruck. Here's the man who's played really well today, not Jared Upton. It was Braden Abbott, and Abbott has won himself a downfield free after he's been pushed. So the ball will go to Peter Dempsey. Dempsey. For his 4th goal, he's missed to the left. And Central United, they haven't let Elizabeth kick a goal yet in this quarter. Tight one finds Hayden Sylvie down the middle. Here comes the Sun, and here come the Bulldogs. Took the contact, Bronson Eels. Sun's out at Convenience Oval. He finds Jack Vaness. Vaness inside the 50, just fisted away by Jai Bunker. And it's close to that boundary. And it's over the line. Boundary throw-in. Well, Elizabeth undefeated the entirety of the season. A cut above everybody else. And now they could receive the Division 7 Premiership. A bit later on. $43 points Elizabeth are up by. Here's Pudney. Pudney on over the top. Finds a teammate. And they're just uncontested all over the ground, but they want to make him pay here, Central United, after he's coughed up. He's got a little fumble there. Oh, he's pulled him by the arm on the ball. And they'll keep on going here. The Eagles. Curtis Shaw has been taken in the tackle, and it'll be a ball up. The Eagles, well, they're not scoring, but they're not letting Central United score either, so they won't put the feet up to relax just yet, but they might do if they can kick the next goal. Here come the Eagles. 43 points up. But a day the boys will never forget as they go inside 50. And they could finish it off if they can get the mark. Oh, he's paid it. It's a mark. Stephen James, the skipper. Oh, he's forced to give it back. He thought it was a mark. The umpire said, no, it's a ball up. Crowd aren't too happy with it. The Century United knock it through for a behind. Thank you to our sponsors, Filming Footy, Clashes, Dartfish, HF5 E-Bikes, Custom by OITC, Kimberley Accommodation Resorts, Accommodation Group, and Archie's. Mark taken by Hamish Tully, Division 7, brought to you by Adelaide Footy League. Making his way on the ground, Connor Gwynn now for the Eagles. Central United. We'll be thinking what was. They're going to Division 6 next year regardless. We're going with Elizabeth in Division 6. The reality is the Eagles have been just too good all year, and to top it off, well, how far is he going to run? Doesn't matter. He's thinking about giving it off Curtis Shaw. But eventually he kicks the goal himself. I think he wanted to give it to Stephen James, the captain, but he thought it was too risky as they set up too good defensively. Central United. And I think it's game over now. 50 points up by, on the scoreboard, Elizabeth. With about 10 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Elizabeth with the Premiers of Division 7. And what a year it's been for the Eagles. As Abbott's taken in the tackle, it'll be a ball up. High contact free kick going the way of Central United. Too strong Elizabeth. Just goes the barrel. How about that from the middle of the ground? They haven't won the grand final today, but they can have a bit of fun now. Elizabeth. Too good, and here's the captain, Stephen James. Stephen James inside the 50, almost. Finds Dempsey, who led at it to prevent it from going in there. James is there. Couldn't quite take the mark. Player scrum for the football. Adam Hand is in there, but they get the ball away. Central United. Central United with a bit of space to run through. Good running by Bronson. Eels gets the 1-2, then gets mown down. Wasn't paid on the ball. Here comes Central United for a consolation goal. It's just volleyball. Digged over the line by Brian McConnell. And cuts the margin to 49. But that won't do Central United any favours. And too strong is Braden Abbott. And Abbott in the middle of the ground. Look at the numbers they've got all over the park. Oh, they're toying with him now. Here's Braden Owen. Owen. Oh, he's been clobbered after he kicked it. The umpire's not paid it. This man has kicked 3 goals today. Jared Upton sends it high into the goal square. No one can take a mark. It's just rush through. Is that deliberate? No, the umpire says it was under pressure. Thought Upton could have had a 4th there. He's played really well today, Jared Upton. Short to Luke Holdenby. Over the top, tried to find Lampard, but made a mess of it. Lampard got it back. 3 Eagles try and tackle him, but they can't. They get it to Sam Barron. Barron to a teammate. And now the pressure's on. Look at the Eagles going for him. That should be holding the ball. The umpire didn't pay it, and he's paid a dump. And it's going the way of Elizabeth. Curtis Shaw has the football. Just wants to send it down the line to turnover. And you can hear the crowd getting up and about here at Convenience Oval. Joshua Pascoe with the football now. Pascoe 1v1 contest. It was spoiled away. Oh, should be leg there. He's got a. Oh, it doesn't look too good. He's got either a start or a kick into the leg. But he should be okay. Handballs away to Joshua Pascoe. Pascoe turns it over. And Elizabeth can move it down the other end. Here's Brandon Ewing. Ewing's running for the football. No one's on him. He could go all the way if he wants to. Run, Brandon. Gets around his man. Almost got it. Oh, he's paid it. Play on, as he said that he got the handball away. Here's Central United. It's a loopy handball over the top, but it could work. It's a good handball, good shepherd, but sent him in his own backside. Sam Barron sent down. And the Eagles just too good in defence. They're calm, they're composed. They don't look like they're under any pressure. Jai Bunker down the wing. It's been a while since the Eagles kicked a goal. Let's see if they can, what they can do here. Tap down the ground. It's taken by Jake Givers. Givers goes across. The ball's bounced over his head there. Hudson Clues. The Eagles are still lurking. They want another goal. They want to bring up the ton. The 100 points. And he's got a great set of hands, doesn't he, Peter Dempsey? And Dempsey finds a man in the pocket. And it's Lachlan McFarlane. McFarlane. A tight angle. It's staying to the right hand side. About 5 minutes to go here at Convenience Oval. The boys in yellow and blue are going to be premiers. Elizabeth. Central United, a valiant effort today, but they're always going to be too strong, the Eagles. Tap there, all up. As we're edging closer and closer to that final siren. This man's played well in the ruck today. Joe McConnell. Brendan Owen kicks it to the 50. He's going to keep it in. Is that touched? Is that going over? The umpire says, I'll throw it in. Okay, so you got a hand on it before it went over the boundary line. Thrown in. Missed the ruck contest there, McConnell. Here's Central United trying to get the ball inside 50 for a consolation prize. And there's a lot of congestion going on in this wing here. Elizabeth applying the pressure. And they'll be telling him all about it, all their friends and family. We had an undefeated season and won the premiership. Well, probably not the best move by Upton to play on like that, but they could get it back here, the Eagles. There's another man with a jumper sort of ripped there. Jake Gevers. Gevers got it to a park eye contact, so free kick going the way of Hugo Davies. Davies inside 50, he takes the mark. Out wide. And taken. Oh, there's a bit of push and shove going on off the ball now. It's another scuffle. And that was Lachlan McFarlane who put him down, and I think he might receive a card. They're going into each other a little bit now. I'm not sure if the umpire's going to pull out a yellow card, or if he's just going to... Yeah, here's a yellow card. Going the way of Lachlan McFarlane. So he'll spend 10 minutes off, and probably the final siren off. Celebrates. He won't care though, as he's just won the premiership. Central United, meanwhile, have a shot on goal, and they haven't made the distance. I think he's fumbled that over the boundary line. The Eagles are going to be the premiers for 2025 of Division 7. Central United inside 50 again. There's the mark taken. About 4.5 minutes to go here at Ex-Convenience Oval. Central United kick a consolation goal. Who's got to give them credit. You'd think whoever came in today would have lost to Elizabeth. On top of the ladder, undefeated all year, with an average score of 143. Central United, they challenged them for a bit. They didn't get too close so much on the scoreboard, but the pressure was definitely there. But unfortunately for the Dogs, it's going to be the Eagles who were too strong in the end. You have a feeling that the Elizabeth Eagles fans are going to have an almighty roar when the siren goes out. They've been loud, passionate supporters all day, supporting their club all year. They've been cheering all year because they haven't lost a game. 44 points up in the grand final. Still cheering to the final siren. They're a passionate club. Elizabeth, they're fighters. Back into Div 6 again. 2 minutes to go. Snap around the body, Central United in the goal square. All of this right now is just going to determine the final margin. Didn't hold on to the ball. He was pushed off of it there, Daniel Melville. And a ball up. And the Eagles are going to get ready. The bench is ready to run onto the ground to celebrate. It's been their day. Is there a goal? Another one to get the ton to finish it all off. They're on 14-15-99. Here's Abbott inside the 50. Oh, he spilled it, but they still got it. Now lining up for the goals. Ewing has sealed it. It's over. Cracks open the tin with a celebration. Elizabeth bring up the ton. 50-point lead. Ewing finishes it off. That's his second goal.
50 seconds.
We'll see. 50 seconds to go. Central United go inside 50. Elizabeth fighting to the very end. Both these teams will go to Division 6 next year, but Elizabeth will be the team with the flag, the undefeated Eagles. And they won't know what a loss feels like. 10 seconds to go. The Eagles are about to be the premiers for 2025 of Division 7. The siren sounds at Ex-Convenience Oval. The fans run onto the field. Jubilation across all players, coaches, staff across Elizabeth Football Club. They win 15-15, 105 to Central United, 8-7, 55. They complete a perfect season, undefeated. An unbelievable year. Last year so difficult for them. This year they're back. And they haven't lost. Back in Division 6. Alongside Central United. The Eagles far too strong in the end. And we'll have the trophy presentation, Best Player Awards handed out soon. What a day, what a year for the Elizabeth Football Club. We've got a passionate supporter group. Friends, family. Everybody, part of the club, will embrace that winning feeling this afternoon. Thank you to our sponsors, Filming Footy, Classic Clashes, Dartfish HI5 e-bikes, Custom by ORTC, Kimberley Accommodation Group and Archies, and Division 7 brought to you by the Adelaide Footy League. Well, that brings Division 7 to a close. The Eagles, an undefeated year. An unbelievable team. You could see they were just the better side right from the bounce. Thank you to our cameraman Damesh for filming all the action today. He's done a great job bringing you guys the coverage on Filming Footy. I've been Peter Georginas, your commentator for today. We'll shortly bring you the presentation to the best players, the awards, and all the stuff the Elizabeth fans would love to see. We'll take a short break and we'll be back on Filming Footy. I'm here with Braden Owen, Vice Captain of the Elizabeth Football Club. Braden, congratulations on today, mate. How do you feel?
Oh, thanks, mate. No, it's I'm ecstatic. You know, last year this club was really struggling, and to see us in a much better place now, it's amazing. Yeah, it's great.
How does it feel? Obviously, last year it was a tough year for you. This year, didn't lose a game, and undefeated premiers. You'd obviously be pretty impressed with the turnaround you boys have had.
Yeah, it's unreal. I have to thank the boys behind the scenes. The coach, Daryl Cotter, came in and just turned the team around. We sort of cleared out a few support staff and got new blokes into the club and just re-amped the club, and it's amazing. Sorry, mind my language. It's amazing. We got new boys coming over, and we hope we can keep this sort of form up next year.
And how do you think you played today? Obviously, you got the best on ground. I know you'd like to give credit, and you're probably your own biggest critic. But for yourself, obviously, how does it feel being obviously the best player on ground today?
Oh, it's an absolute privilege. I've been at this club pretty much my whole life, and it's amazing. But in all fairness, I couldn't have done it without those boys out there. They were unreal today. They fought hard and really just let me do the easy work on the outside. They were hard at it all day. It was great.
Is there anybody you'd like to give a special shout out to?
Oh, there's obviously my family and my partner. They've been amazing all year. The boys, the players, unreal. And then again, that's the support staff, Daryl Cotter, Lee Macris, those sorts of boys that have come in this year, Adam Duncan, Steve Hogan, they've been unreal.
Well, thank you. And Braden,
Thanks,
I'll present you with a pair of Archie slides.
Thanks.
A filming footy beanie.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And enjoy the win.
Thanks, mate.
I'm here with Jared Upton from the Elizabeth Football Club. Jared, how do you your player?
Fucking amazing. I don't know the language, but amazing, mate. Could not be prouder of the boys, eh? We've worked so hard this year. Just the recruitment that we've done as well, considering the season we had last year, and then to come out this year and win another flag, man. Beyond proud of the boys, eh? It's fucking amazing.
So a big improvement from last year, obviously. Back into Division 6. How do you think you will go next year? I know you've got some new boys in, your staff's changed around a bit, and you're full of excitement going with Centrals as well. How do you feel about next year?
I feel pretty confident. The team we've got this year, the recruitment that we've done, like I said before, it's amazing. So next year, we're going to give it a red hot crack. I reckon we'll be up there 100%. Definitely Div 6, look out.
And you kicked 3 goals of your own today. What was the best one, you reckon, in your opinion?
Oh, probably the best one would probably be the second goal, I reckon. Probably my favourite, to be honest, man. Yeah, just the atmosphere as well with it. Just kicking the second goal, amazing.
So obviously the crowd would have helped you today, cheer you on, all the support you can get, obviously. Anyone you want to thank today?
Probably my partner, my kids. Probably in my family, yeah. Honestly, that'd probably be the ones I'd like to thank, just getting out in. You know, without their support for me, man, I wouldn't be able to do this.
Congratulations on the premiership, obviously. Good luck for next year.
Cheers, mate.
I'll hand you the filming footy beanie
Appreciate it,
and
mate.
a pair of Archies.
Cheers.
Thanks for your
Appreciate it.
time.
Appreciate it, mate.
Have a good night. Cheers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to today's stream of the Division 7 Grand Final. I've been your commentator, Peter Georgianis. Thank you to Darmesh up there filming the game for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in. What a year for the Elizabeth Football Club. Undefeated premiers. They won by 50 points in the end of the Division 7 Grand Final. They'll be going up to Division 6 next year along with Central United. That's all from me. Hope everyone has a good night tonight. We'll see you next year in Filming Footy for more footy action. It's going to be a great year of football. Thank you to everyone who made it possible today and this year in the Filming Footy Company. That's all from me. Have a good night and goodbye.